Hey everyone, it's Akilah from HeartsChat, and I just wanted to talk to you guys today about how to set goals and how to follow through with them. So stay tuned. Okay everybody, so throughout all of our lives we set goals, whether from when we're younger, to which picture we want to color and how we want to color it, to when we get older, to which colleges we want to go to, which job we want to pursue, and which car we want to get. So goals are something that pretty much will be there throughout our whole lives. And something that my little cousin Sierra mentioned was that we're almost to April, which we're 4 months into the year, and this is around the time when people start falling off their New Year's resolutions. And let me tell you, I've been falling off in terms of me going to the gym and things like that, which you've probably heard a lot about through our other shows when we talk about falling off and things like that, but getting back up. So now this is a good starting point to start setting new goals, or re-looking at the old goals you set and try to format it in a different way. So watching HeartsChat and knowing us, we are huge advocates of writing lists, writing things down. So that's how I make goals and follow through with them. One of the ways that I do that is, which you've probably heard me talk about, is through my bullet journal, which is this thing here. So you don't necessarily need to use a bullet journal, but I think it's very good to use something to write your goals and ambitions and dreams down on, because then you can hang it up somewhere and you become accountable to accomplish some of those goals. So what a bullet journal is: first of all, it was created by a guy named Ryder Carroll, who's I think an art designer and an interaction designer in Brooklyn. And basically it's a way to do tasks simply, kind of break them down into little steps, because some people have planners, they have to-do lists, they have sticky notes everywhere, but a bullet journal helps you to keep everything in one place, and that's why I love it so much. You can customize it to however you want it. It could be, like I said, you can have a journal, it could be a diary, you could put quotes in it, you could put your New Year's resolutions, you can put your plans, your goals, you can put trackers if you want to, track how much water you drink a day. You can pretty much do whatever you want with a bullet journal, but I think just in general, it helps keep me organized. With the bullet journal, how I set up my plans is, like I said, write things down. So I have a yearly goal list, and then I have a monthly goal list, and then I have my weekly and daily goal list. So everything is broken down into small little steps, because when we set our big dreams, our big goals, we're kind of like stuck, like, where do I start? And it's important to break everything down so you don't seem so overwhelmed by it, so that you can accomplish the goals that you would like to set. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of how I do mine. Like I said, I can make a whole YouTube about my bullet journal. Maybe I will do that and show you guys how I do mine. But first, on this page, we have my 2016 long-term goals. So what this is pretty much everything I want to accomplish this year. And I took some time, I sat down, I kind of did a brain dump of what my goals or what I wanted to accomplish this year. And these are the ones that I came up with, and I broke them down to 3 categories, which I think helps people break things down in categories. I put my personal goals, my health goals, and then my HeartsChat goals, because I felt like last year I was helping Erica out a little bit, but I wanted to be a little bit more involved and try to do some more stuff. So each of these categories I go through each month and add a new thing to each month or week to reach me closer to my goals. I can say as of now, as we're almost to April, I've crossed off a bunch of goals. I would say I've crossed off a bunch of them, and I'm being a little bit more consistent with my health, so that's a good thing. So like I said, you want to start, number 1, do a brain dump. Write down everything, all the goals you've ever wanted to accomplish, and kind of go from there to see if you can accomplish it in a year. If you can't, it could take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, but create this list to give you an idea of what you want to do. So then I had break my list down even further, like I said before, into my months. How I am, I'm just very anal and perfectionist when it comes to some of these things. So you don't have to do this at all. Whatever works best for you. That's why it's the bullet journal. And any type of journal that you do, you make it unique to you and what's going to help you create and accomplish your goals. So then I have my March goals. I also had my January and my February goals. My March goals are not looking too hot because, as some of you already know, for the past couple months I've been dealing with a lot of health issues, a lot of car stuff. But so my March goals, I gotta step them up in April. But anyway, here I broke it down based on what my long-term goals were into little small monthly goals. And that was, one of my long-term goals was to save and invest. So I wanted to save $100 this month and give to charity. One of my other long-term goals was to, be more consistent with my health and do more exercises and things like that. So I have create a fitness schedule. And then another long goal I had, I think was on there, was create my blog. So I wanted to add content onto my blog and HeartsChat stuff as well. So now from my long-term goal list, I moved it to my month list, but broke it down into smaller chunks that I can handle, try to figure out and do in a month. Okay, so moving on from our month to bring it into our weekly and daily kind of plan. So for me, every Sunday, or at least I try every Sunday, to sit down with my journal and plan out my week and write down little steps I can do during the week to help me reach my goal, my monthly goals. So right now I'll show you guys a blank copy of what my what my week looks like. So it'll start out, this is Monday, so we can get past that. So it starts out like this, and then each day, this is how it looks every Sunday. I have Tuesday, I have my day, and then my to-do list. Like I said, and I will keep saying this throughout the entire video, this is how I do it. It may not work for you. This may be great for you if you love organization, color, things like that. But at the end of the video, I'll give you some other alternatives how to do this, how to set goals and things like this. But the important part of this is knowing how to break everything down into smaller chunks, more easier way of doing things. So then I have my to-do list for each day, and then as you can see, it's a little under construction because I still have to do my April spreads. But anyway, so that's how I start out every Sunday. And then I look at my monthly goals and see, okay, what can I accomplish in this next week? Because I would like to interview people for my blog. Write a list of people who I would like to interview. And it gets me closer and closer to my goal, my monthly March goal of getting content onto my blog. So whatever your goal is, you want to do something small every single day. You really just want to make it more manageable for yourself. And then, for me, as a sense of accomplishment, I like crossing things off on my list. It gives me a sense of accomplishment that I actually set my mind, set my plan, went through the steps, and got it done. Now, every week, I'm not gonna sit here and say that every week I get things done, or every week, I'm getting all these things accomplished. No, that's not it. Life happens, so every week is not going to be a yay, I completed all these tasks. Sometimes it's gonna take 1 or 2 weeks to get through some of the tasks that you are setting for yourself. And you don't want to be discouraged by that because, reaching our goals and setting our goals, they can be hard to accomplish. And that's where the follow-through comes in. And with the follow-through, by writing it down, you see it, you hold yourself accountable. But a good way to also follow through is to talk to an accountability partner, which we always talk about things like having your supports there for you. Tell them what your goals are. Someone who you trust, tell them what your goals are, tell them what you want to accomplish in the week, and have them help you stay accountable as well. I think that's a very good way, to help you follow through and get your goals done, because motivation, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, and it's up and down all the time, and that's how it is for me sometimes too. But I know there's people I can turn to and talk to about, all right, let's get it done, and they'll call me up and I'm ready to go. So that's another way to help you follow through. But like I said, overall, the general message that I want you guys to get from this is to plan your goals, think big, and then get smaller to little tasks so everything doesn't seem so overwhelming, because you can reach your goals. What you want to do is just breaking them down into smaller pieces that you can handle at a time. Whether it takes a year, 2 years, however, just break it down and then you'll eventually accomplish it. Now, like I said earlier in the video, I was going to give you guys some alternative ways besides bullet journaling, which works for me, to help you plan your goals and follow through with them. Would be, you can use if you're really tech savvy, you can use your phone. There's plenty of apps for organization, organizing your plans and your goals, and you can set reminders for yourself. You can put things in your notes. Those are a perfect way. That's another way you can do it if you're more on the tech savvy side. If you're more of a visual person like I am sometimes, besides the bullet journal, you can make a vision board. Vision boards are great. You can put pictures, you can put words, you can set your goals up that way, like have columns on your vision board to say, this is what I'm going to do in a year, month, week. You can set it up that way. Things that different techniques will work for different people. Don't get frustrated if the bullet journal doesn't work for you or something else doesn't work for you. You have to really know yourself and figure out what is going to work best for you so you can accomplish those goals. And if you're having trouble trying to figure out, ask around, because like I said in the beginning, everyone's always setting goals and trying to accomplish things. So talk to different people, get some ideas, brainstorm with people. It's important, reach out. So again, I'll sum it up real quick. Like I said, to help you plan goals, I think one of the most important things is actually to get it out of your mind. Write it on paper, use your phone, draw, whatever you need to do, and then try to break them down into smaller parts so you can accomplish those goals. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. You can catch us every Sunday and Tuesday with a new episode on our YouTube page. Subscribe to us, HeartsChat, or you can go to our website, which is heartschatradioshow.com, to also watch our episodes. And you guys can follow us on all of our many social medias at HeartsChat, and on Instagram, I believe it's HeartsChat Radio. So thanks again for tuning in. Hope you liked my video.